Be the thinker.
At your father's request. Call me Ray.
You gonna teach me?
I am indeed. So listen and follow my instructions, kid. Let me start by talking about life and death. It was Plato who wrote, "The death is natural because the soul is immortal," meaning that the soul lives on once the body's gone. It's a little bit like the ending of one chapter and the beginning of another. Get it? So our job, quite simply, is helping people on to the next stage. Now, how do we do this? Now, how do we do that? We look at the social contract. Now, every civilization, no matter how great or small, adheres to a social contract, and each contract has its own rules and regulations. Any breach of said contract results in a penalty that must be adhered to. It's simple stuff, kid. It's been that way since the beginning of civilization.
I see.
Now, our world and the people within are no different. That includes you and I. Which brings me back to our role. The penalty of death is usually only warranted when the breach is serious enough. That is the only time that death is warranted. This usually pertains to matters such as large forms of theft, snitching, or mob violence.
I see. All key odds for the social contract.
Correct. Now, wait a minute. Violence as it is an unfortunate necessity of life. And it's been that way since the time of Christ. And we're no different, got it? So you might ask yourself, what has this all got to do with the family business?
Money?
Correct. Economics. You like nice shoes and a T-bone steak? So does your father. Economics is all about supply and demand. And we use violence to control that supply and demand. Simply put, violence is good for the family fiscal policy. Think of the family as a miniature state, whether it be America, China, or the Saudis. The state has, does, and will continue to be violent. So too with this family. It's a natural order of things, kid. Now, what you need to remember is that everybody's given opportunity and everybody's given chance. But once you sign that contract, you agree to adhere to its rules whether you like it or not. Now, I admit, the contract might always fit the circumstances, but that's just the nature of philosophy. I like to think a savvy mind can adapt to such occasions. Welcome to the business, kid. Now keep quiet.
Well, I think that kind of says it.
Says what?
Obviously a sign.
Sign for what?
You know, that it's not supposed to happen. It's pretty clear.
No, it's not clear at all.
But you misfired.
Just because I misfired doesn't mean you get off.
Why not?
Why not? Because you signed a contract.
What contract? I didn't sign a contract.
Yes, you did. We all did. The contract really is quite clear in this instance, kid.
I agree. The contract fit the circumstance.
No wriggle room here.
No wiggle room, Ray. But what about the body?
We wrap it up. It'll be disposed of later tonight. Some stuff in my bag. Grab it, can you?
Glad wrap?
Yeah. Simple but effective. All we need to do is mask the smell.
But what about the blood?
You'd be surprised. Blood's not really an issue. There's no body. There's no crime.
Okay, okay. Jeez Louise, it's cold in here. This place could use a woman's touch.
Doesn't need a woman's anything. It's for storage.
Okay. Where's Trevor? You said he'd be here.
Stop talking weird, he's here. Trevor! What the fuck happened to Trevor?
You know what happened to him.
Who are you guys? Is Trevor with you?
Trevor's not with anyone. No one else was meant to be here today.
Fuck.
Trevor's not with you, then where is he?
Trevor's dead, you idiot.
Oi, don't speak to her like that. Show her some respect.
It's alright, he gets like that sometimes. I forgive him. If Trevor's not with you, then where is he? Oh my god! Did you do that?
Uh-huh.
Why?
You see, he was stealing from his employer. And I also work for that employer. You understand?
So he did the wrong thing. He stole from his boss?
Yeah, and he's been doing it for a long time too.
Well, I never knew. Well, I guess you're only doing your job then. But wait, what about Jerry? That's his partner.
You fucking numpty.
Oi, so you're the partner, eh? I guess that makes sense. Not that it made any difference anyway. So let's have you down on your knees. Now. Now.
Wait a minute, shouldn't I get a second chance or something? I'm just the girlfriend.
She's right, Ray.
We don't give second chances.
But she doesn't fit the contract.
I didn't sign a contract.
You did. We all did.
Wiggle room, Ray.
What?
There's wiggle room here.
Lots of wiggle room, Ray.
Oi, you don't just call me Ray.
Yeah, well, it's a ring room too.
What? There's no wiggle for you.
There's no wriggle room for anybody.
Wait, Ray. She doesn't fit the contract.
You can't just walk away, kid.
At least give her a second chance. A savvy mind adapts to circumstance. That's what you said.
Fuck. Let me have a think. Yeah.
That's better, Ray. Savvy, and now she has a chance.
Will this be my wiggle room?
It's your wiggle room.
Right. So Gerald's going to hand you the gun. You're going to stand up and walk. Fuck me. Hello?
Yes, Tommy, is it done?
Yeah, it's all done.
Good, good. What about my son? How did Gerald go?
Well, Tommy, let me start by talking to you about life and death.